Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Marcy, and I'm here to give my Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 8, Episode 17 recap. Now, this episode is titled, Who's Been Naughty and Who's Been Nice? Alright, so basically, the whole episode was based around Phaedra's Christmas party. Now, y'all know they recorded this, way back then, so y'all gotta bear with the episode. So, anywho, so at the beginning, Portia went over to Phaedra's house, and they were sitting there talking at the kitchen table and everything, in Phaedra's kitchen, and Portia started talking about how, the feds went over to Todd and Candy's house to get some Apollo's things, and she's like, did you know about that? And Portia was asking Phaedra, did you know about that? And Phaedra just kind of played it off like, nah, she hadn't talked to me about it, but I think I heard something about it. I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, Phaedra, you know that we all know that you more than likely sent those feds knocking on Todd and Candy's door. But that's none of my business, okay? But anywho, so the feds went over there to get Todd to get Apollo's things from Todd and Candy, and y'all remember Phaedra felt some type of way about them even having Apollo stuff at their house. So I mean, it wasn't confirmed, but I believe Phaedra was the one who sent the feds over there, and the feds also went to Cynthia and Peter's house. But the way Phaedra was sitting there just cutting up the food just as Portia was talking, Portia's dinky ass was like, I hope they don't think you sent them over there. Yeah, Portia, what do you think? And then Phaedra was like, girl, please. And then she was like, I bet that was pretty scary. I wonder how she would feel if I had Todd stuff up in here. I wonder how she would feel about that. I'm looking like, Phaedra, if you don't look obvious, girl, bye. Whatever. But anyway, so moving on. Alright, so Matt buys Kenya 2 little puppies that were so cute, which she named them King and Twirl. And she was telling him how she was getting ready to go to the party, Phaedra's party that she was having, and she started telling Matt about the situation about the Fed. So apparently the Fed situation was like the biggest topic of the whole night. So she was telling Matt about that, like the Feds went over to Candy and Todd's house, and they went over to Cynthia and Peter's house, and she was like, Phaedra and Candy were once really close and everything, and just she was basically giving her opinion about it, saying that where I'm from, you don't drop a dime on somebody like that, and then Matt was like, but I mean, y'all ain't in the hood no more, so that was that. So moving on. Alright, so Cynthia puts together a little special masseuse session for Peter, which was good to see because y'all know Peter and Cynthia pretty much was on the outs a lot of this season, and they spent this season pretty much trying to restore and regather their marriage and everything. And the thing about it is, that's a good thing. Don't get it twisted, but okay. I hope when the next bump in the road comes, in which it will, I just hope that Cynthia don't divorce him, because they seem like they was damn near headed for divorce because of this bump in the road. The situation that happened this past summer with the girl in the club. So it's good that they are, reconnecting and everything and being intimate again. Oh, and y'all notice how Cynthia tried to backtrack when she was like, oh, my husband's looking good to me now with his clothes off, because y'all remember she played him like she wasn't even attracted to him with his clothes off. Now he's looking good to her with his clothes off. But yeah, so they were doing their thing. Cynthia got she had the whole white outfit on, everything white. It looked really nice though. I must say she set it up really nice. And so Peter had just came in from out of town or wherever he came from on business, I guess. And, she got him undressed, got him under the little table and started massaging him and then she hears her daughter Noelle coming through the door, and she's thinking Noelle was supposed to be gone with Leon, but she hadn't left yet. So she almost busted in on their little massage session. And I like stuff like that. I think that when you really love somebody, you care about somebody, you don't always have to go extravagant and to do something nice, because I think it's really sweet when you be creative and do things like Cynthia did, because to me that means a lot more, because that means you had to put thought into it. So some people be thinking that they gotta, in order to do something special and nice, or to make somebody feel appreciated, they have to go all out and go buy 14 karat diamonds and all this other stuff. You don't really always have to do all that. I mean, 14 karat, that's nice, but you don't have to do all that. You just keep it simple and just set up your home and turn your home into a nice fancy restaurant, or just something sweet like Cynthia did. So that was cool to see. So anyway, all right. So Portia, her sister, went to go see the fertility doctor for Portia, because Portia's wanted to know if she could still have kids, because she had fibroids previously. So she wanted to check on that and see if that was still going to be an issue for her trying to have children. So she went, and her and her sister went, and she got examined and everything. And the doctor came back with some good news and told her that, the fibroids have shrunk and she can go ahead and have children. So that was good news for Portia. Alright. So anyway, the party of the night. Alright, so Phaedra has this big old Christmas party in which Dwight helped her with, in which it was good to see Dwight. We haven't seen Dwight since a few seasons back. So she has this Christmas party, honey, and all kinds of awkwardness was going on. All kinds of shade was being thrown. First, little Aiden, he was so cute. He gave everybody a lump of coal. He said he said Phaedra was naughty and Sheree was naughty. So he's getting there giving out coal. Everybody's naughty. So anyway, Candy walks in and she was feeling some type of way because of the, feds coming to her house. So she was feeling some type of way towards Phaedra. So she didn't know whether to, she didn't know what the hell the deal was between her and Phaedra that night. She looking like, this bitch done called the feds on us. She done sent the feds to our house. I mean, what the fuck is really going on? So she just kind of played it cool, and she just kind of was standoffish that night because she, like she said, she didn't really know what was going on. They did try to ask Phaedra about the situation of the feds coming to Candy and Todd's and Peter and Cynthia's house. And Phaedra walked away like Phaedra normally does. See, that's what I be talking about with with Candy and Phaedra's friendship. It seemed like Candy's trying to still be her friend, but Phaedra just keep doing little shit. But y'all know they're gonna go more in detail with this on the reunion, and I am so here for it. Anyway, so alright, so Candy's off to the side feeling some type of way. She's not really participating or whatever, but she's still trying to keep it cool. And meanwhile, everybody else is partying and everything. Everybody's still coming in. Dwight comes in, and honey, Nene immediately starts talking about how she starts throwing shade, talking about, Dwight got a nose. It's so good to see Dwight. He got a nose job, and now he can finally breathe. But wait a minute. How does Nene want to talk about somebody's nose job? Didn't Nene have a nose job? Honey, that nose was not the same nose she had when she first started on this show. Trust me, I know. That nose, them teeth, and whatever else. But I know that nose and them teeth are just, those are new for her. Those are new. So she can't really talk about Dwight getting no nose job, but whatever. Girl, honey, let me tell y'all, Portia and Shamia came strolling up in there looking like some Cocoa Puff twins or something. Portia always got to be sexual. What is up with that? What is up with that? Damn, Portia. But anyway, they come up in there looking like like I said, some Cocoa Puff slut twins or something. And Kim's looking, y'all, like I said, it was just shade just thrown all over the place. It was just so many little moments. And it just seemed like so much was going on at one time. So they walk up in there with their little short booty shorts on, their little Christmas outfits or whatever, looking like whatever. But so I mean, Kim was just looking like, what the fuck? Anyway, so Sheree confronts Bob. She finally confronts Bob about the situation with the girl, the weirdo. What was her name? Tammy. Yeah, she finally confronts him about Tammy. She puts him in the hot seat. Like, didn't you tell me that you slept with her? And he was kind of acting like maybe he did say it, but he just didn't want to confirm it. But he really, he didn't want to confirm it because Tammy was standing right there looking him in the face. And he told Sheree, he just played it like this, like, look, okay, I'm on something new now. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I want to leave the past behind. I'm not on that, okay? So I want us to move on and just let it go. But he did say no. He didn't tell her that. He said he didn't remember telling her that he slept with Tammy. We'll never know. We'll never know. Tammy's saying no, they didn't, but Sheree's saying that she recalls him saying once that they did sleep together or whatever. Then Tammy walks off like y'all need to be together. So that was that little part. Then Nene goes and Nene goes to talk to Candy because she's feeling like Candy just ain't feeling her, and every time she talks to Candy, Candy's giving her all kind of faces. So she goes to sit down and talk with Candy, and she was just all in Candy's face. And Candy, like I told y'all on my last review, Candy didn't trust Nene. She just felt like she'd rather keep Nene at arm's length because Nene's always turning on her damn friends. So, and I don't blame Candy actually, because I would be like that with Nene too. I mean, Nene is one of them people. She seems like she's cool when she's cool, but as soon as she gets upset at you, she turns. I mean, she just like goes all out. Remember how she? Oh, I forgot to mention Dwight. Remember how she turned on Dwight? Back when they were friends, they were really good girlfriends, honey. Her and Dwight. Ooh wee. And when she fell out with him, she was just, I mean, all in his face. Like, she disrespects people when she falls out with him. That's the problem with Nene. When she falls out with somebody, she disrespects them. So, and then Candy ain't the one for that. Candy's not the one for that disrespect. Um, so they start talking, and Nene tells her about how she doesn't understand, like, what the issue is between them, and Candy's just like, I never really had a real problem with you, and they just kind of dead in it right then and there. Candy was just like, let's just hit the restart button and start over, and Nene's like, okay, cool. So they began to talk, and they talk about the situation with Phaedra or whatever. But I mean, the conversation didn't really go nowhere. That was just that. So anyway, Kenya comes in dressed like the Grinch, honey. And somebody said, "Oh, that is so fitting." She came up in there looking like the damn Grinch, face painted all green and everything. I mean, Kenya was just having fun. She don't care what them girls say about her. She know they think of her as the Grinch. Some of them. So they was just all just kind of having fun with it. Phaedra got Kim's husband on the dance floor to tap dance or whatever, and the girls was low key thinking like, but everybody was trying to play nice, but they was just all kind of looking like, there Chrissy go, there Chrissy go. But like I said, they just wanted to be nice, and nobody want to really say nothing. But I mean, he looked like he was having a good time tapping his little heart out. But whatever. I mean, we won't know unless he ever comes out and confirms that he's gay or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna say the man is. I'm not gonna say the man not. Hell, nowadays you just never know. Shit. But Yeah, so they did that, and y'all, that was really it. I mean, it really wasn't a whole lot. It really wasn't a whole lot that went down on this episode. I can't believe that. But honey, I'm so here for that reunion. That reunion gonna be off the chain. You hear me, honey? Cause they're gonna show Kim. Kim look like she's gonna finally get her ass in there and bang with these hoes. Y'all know, cause she been acting like the little weak link the whole season. But she about to get in there and just be like, look, I heard she was telling somebody say something. I'm like, ooh, I got to see this. Who is Kim trying to get together? I said it before and I say it again. Kim did not belong on this show, and I hope she does not do the next season. I doubt if they cast her in the next season. No, she just wasn't. I didn't I didn't like Kim doing this show. Kim feels like I said, like everybody else said, Kim Fields is a legend in her own way. She did not need to do this show. By no means. She did not. So, I don't know. I don't even know why she did it. You know, Kim is a producer and things like that, so maybe she has an agenda. Maybe she has a plan. Maybe this was a way for her to get back relevant, for young people who are not familiar with her. I don't know, because nowadays the way things are set up in this industry, people who were really hot during a certain era like the 80s and maybe 90s too, they have to make a comeback, and a lot of them are doing it through reality TV. They make a comeback when they are trying to do something else, so they use the reality TV shows as like a platform. So, to reintroduce themselves. So maybe that's what she's doing. I don't know. But heck, we will only tell in time. But until next time, until that reunion, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed this brief recap. And until next time, this has been Miss Marcy. Peace. I holla.